It's your boy back again with the Epyon Royal podcast where we keep it all the way real. Live on the east side. It's your boy, Smooth Grits, because we let them things cook. And to my left,
Salt donut.
Ooh, but not salt chocolate donuts because they put too much on there.
Man, that was a messed up day.
Roasting plant. Epyon Royal challenges you to give us free coffee because that donut was too
trash.
much money. I could have got a whole
I got
pizza.
coconut shreds on my fucking chocolate donut. Nope.
You could have got an entire hot and ready pizza for the cost of that donut.
Almost.
So we could have put $5.30 in the Ilyich family's pockets. But we put it in a trash can when you put too much salt on that chocolate donut. And to my right,
it's your boy Illuminando, aka your granddaddy, aka hitting the pin again on your ass one more time.
Hey granddaddy, I was always wondering, how do those weed pens help with your glaucoma? Do they?
I don't got glaucoma, I just like getting high.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We cured granddaddy with the weed pen. And we back at the podcast, guys. Listen, last Saturday was very interesting. Fernando went to the print shop. Fernando grabbed the uniforms at the crack of dawn. I woke him up. I called Fernando at 6:30. I was like, hey, you're sleeping, aren't you? He's like, huh? What? I called him at 6:30. He has to be at the printers, which isn't that far from where he lives, but he had to be there at 7. But he wasn't even awake, so I was like, fuck, you gotta get dressed and this and that. I was like, you're sleeping, right? You know Tyler's waiting for you. And he's like, oh, no, I'm moving. I was like, all right, well, hurry up. He's waiting at 7 o'clock. And then he came to Easter Market, guys. He waved. We introduced him to security.
Was I on time or not?
Oh, yeah, you were on time. Was Doug late?
No, he was on time for what we thought he was going to be there.
No, you were on time because we told you to come later to get the shirts. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and you came out. It was cold. It was windy.
Yes, it was.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
That's awesome. Yeah,
it was amazing. I had a whole lot of fun. Shout out to everybody who came out.
Janique came out.
Shout out Janique, my sister.
Shout out everybody out that came by just to say hi to you.
Yeah, who was the other dude that came by and bought some stuff?
Shout out Chris Walker.
Yeah, yep.
Came out. The homie.
Yeah.
For real.
Shout out. Hey, cut this out.
What? Cut what out?
Hold your breath, damn it. Not you. Did you see the first Jumanji movie or not?
No. I mean, yeah, why?
Somebody's breathing and it's picking up on a mic. I'm trying to figure out who it is.
It's your motherfucking dog.
Yeah.
I hear him in every podcast. Yeah. What are you talking about?
All right, never mind. We ain't cutting that out. Back to the podcast. Hey, we don't have to cut
every time I edit this podcast, I hear your dog in the back.
Hey, man, we didn't introduce Boss, so we've been slack. Shout out to Boss, man.
I'm putting a timer on.
Man, Boss, listen, Boss gets rubbed down in coconut oil. I put coconut oil on his boiled chicken, roasted vegetables, man. This dog is spoiled to death. But we're back at the podcast, man. That was fun, though. I'm glad you came out. Hopefully, we could get you to come out maybe for like the day before Flower Day or something. That'd be cool as hell.
I'm down with that.
I think Stephanie said she's going to come out.
Yeah, that's next Saturday.
I think I can do that.
If you want to, you don't have to come.
Well, y'all might have to come get me because my car might be in the shop. But hey, I'm down.
Listen,
I'm free.
Listen,
is what I'm saying.
If you're down, come Friday evening, we can get you there one way or the other. Yeah. And Stephanie said she might want to come out, and I was like, yeah, like if Fernando comes out, you guys could just walk around the whole market and just give away stickers that we know are gonna do well there.
Yeah,
I'm super down.
That'd be dope. Get
a little foot traffic, get a little Pokemon Go going.
Yeah.
Wow. Have a great day.
Yeah, next Saturday is when I'm gonna start filming for the documentary.
Hey.
Your boy's upgrading this week. I'm not talking about that much on the podcast because you guys got to see all my YouTube videos that are going to come out about that in the next week or two.
Yes, hit Wanderlust up and see them unboxing videos.
Yep. WNDR Lost Media.
All right, anyways, it doesn't matter. We're back again. Edit that out. These damn GMO foods at the grocery store, bruh. These damn GMO collard greens at the grocery store, man. I can't have no GMO green tea in it.
Collard greens. How you make your collard greens? What you put in your collard greens?
I don't eat
I don't make them. I would eat them if
I'm glad you said that.
if somebody else is making them and they look good. Then I'll try them, but I don't make them. That's not something that.
Me either.
I don't.
But I will learn how to
skill.
make that soup.
But no, like when I used to cook a lot more, I would just like watch a video and be like, oh, there's empanadas on this video.
Oh, I
And
learned how to
would
make
just-
them, and them shits is fire.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, or churros, and I would just be like, oh, I want to eat churros today. I'd watch like 10 YouTube videos and be like, oh, this is common sense, and I would just like make churros, and I would take like some ideas from like the good videos or whatever. But like, I could make them. I just haven't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure they're great if you put some good tasting stuff on them.
I realized that empanadas are just Mexican hot pockets. So
Half
stars.
of Mexican food is just a Mexican hot pocket.
yeah,
No,
I'm not
it's,
saying it's not bad.
it's just like a deep fried apple fritter.
Yeah.
Or apple turnover.
Basically.
bruh. I bought the empanada wraps at the grocery store, and I started stuffing all kind of random shit out my refrigerator in these empanada wraps. Like
It sounds like
Like
made
what,
a
though?
pizza
Empanada
maker.
wrap.
Like what though?
beef, chicken, shrimp. I did the pizza empanada wraps.
Ooh.
Then I did a mushroom one.
So you got
Cheese
y'all
and
gotta
mushroom.
Go. Y'all gotta
Oh,
get.
speaking
on
of
the,
mushrooms,
what-
shout out to Princess Toadstool. What were you gonna say?
What?
What were you gonna say?
Y'all gotta get on the panini press
Oh
level.
yeah.
Yo, I go hard on a panini
You
maker.
mean George
Yeah.
Foreman?
Basically,
If you
but
get
it's a
the right-
Black and Decker that I bought for $19.98 at
Oh, that's
Walmart.
cheaper than a George Foreman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always make
Well, there's
crazy shit
different
out of
levels
that.
of the George Foreman grill.
I know
There's a lot
that.
of
Yeah.
different levels.
Yeah,
They got an outdoor George Foreman grill.
this is just a grill.
Like legit, it's like a big ass like a blacktop grill, but it's like George Foreman, but they try to make it look like a real grill,
Yeah.
and it plugs in.
I seen
with
it
a
and it
house
looked
plug.
like they literally on it say indoor outdoor.
Fuck that shit.
First of all, who's gonna buy this and who's gonna use this indoor?
You know what's gonna be legendary, bro? When I get my new crib up north, I want to get a I forget what they're called, but it's basically like a blacktop grill is what they're called. It's like what you would see at like a Waffle House or whatever, where it's got just a flat
Oh, just like the
flat,
like
right?
okay,
and then
yeah.
right here is like a grease trap and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit trap. But it's
Them like
it's-
3,000. I already looked it up.
It's kind of like the
There's a
ones that
few
are at like
different ones.
BD's, the Mongolian.
The one I
barbecue.
want is like 3,000.
They have a few different ones. There's this brand called Wolf. They make kitchen appliances and they have red knobs. It's like professional grade kitchen stuff. But you could get something like that for like $350, and you could cook like 100 scrambled eggs on there. And that's one of those things that you don't clean. You wipe it down, you get all the like crumbs and shit off. But the oil that's on there, it keeps it seasoned. And you put a lid over it and everything so the rain stays off it. But every time you could cook breakfast every single day. You don't have to wash pans and shit. You cook your everything on that same grill, and then you just put it on your plate. That's something I want. That's something I want for my house, because you could cook grill food on there too. You just can't get the char. But like you could do burgers, hot dogs. You could cook breakfast. Like if we have a whole gang of dudes come, like when Robbie comes back and stuff, we have a bunch of guys, like everybody's girlfriends or wives or whatever the situation is. You could cook breakfast for every single person there, plus some. You know, with everything on the thing at once. Hash browns, eggs. Yeah, you could tell I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. I'm like
Doug-
mad I didn't get pizza.
Yeah, I didn't eat because I was like, well, Doug brought pizza last time, but I ate
I didn't bring
before.
pizza last time. It was 2 times ago.
That's how pungent it is in my memory, because Doug was like, hey, do you want the rest of this pizza? And it was a whole pizza. And I was like, you know what? I'll lay off the pizza. I should have took the pizza and I didn't.
I didn't even end up finishing it. I ate like 2 more pieces and that was it. It's still sitting in my fridge.
Oh, well, you gotta throw that away.
It's from like a week ago.
That's bad. That's bad. But Doug, how was your experience on Saturday? Because we haven't even heard from you. I was like, "Where's Doug?" I thought you were sleeping, but that was just Boss over there.
Yeah, that's Boss snoring. Like
how was your experience, man, with the new booth setup, with the other stuff?
It was awesome. So like one of my favorite things, I posted all about it on my story and stuff like that, is that I didn't know you were going to take photos that I had taken and put them on banners to put on the booth. So when we whipped those out, when we put them up, bro, I sent that shit to my mom. I was like, this is so dope. That was really fucking cool to see. The booth was really, really, really nice. There was so much more room. We weren't like bumping into shit. We weren't knocking stuff over. Like it was so much more spacious. And like normally our booth, because like the booth is still pretty big size, but when there's all that stuff in there and then 2 people trying to wiggle around it and stuff, it gets pretty cramped. So it was really nice to have all that space. Everything looked really good. We got a lot of really good feedback about it. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like when you get sick of looking at your room, so you just rearrange it, and then once it's rearranged, you want to spend more time in it because you're like, man, it's so nice. Like I did this like this because of this reason and all this stuff, and like, yeah, it was just an overall really refreshing experience, and I can't wait to start filming it.
You know what I realized we didn't do last week?
What?
We didn't set up the felt sign.
Yeah, you said that we weren't going to do that last week because we had to. I can't remember the reason why.
It was chaotic.
Yeah, that and it was like we thought we had 2 of them, but we only had 1 of them or something like that.
Well, no, I'm not gonna buy another one, but yeah, that shit was fucking chaotic. Like filming that little unboxing video in it, like uniform reveal video, unboxing video, like revealing the banners, like showing you guys everything. In real time, that plus Fernando being his first day, and then cutting my wrist. I cut my wrist and blacked my eyes on Saturday. But it's like, I don't know, I just got overwhelmed, you know, like, but I forgot I even did that because when I was looking at pictures, I was like, oh, we should have set up the sign, like we should have put a cool message on there, because I was thinking
do that this week
because I was thinking
our shirt of the day message up there. That'd be a good spot to put that.
I don't know if it would though. I think we need to keep the price on there, and then we'll have like a positive message or something from us, and then the shirt of the day is our talking point. That's our hey, $25 might be top of the price for some people, but $20 for this popular design t-shirt of the day. That's better for us to say than a sign. A sign is like good for like all of the proceeds of the
things that you don't want to like say to every customer.
Or if we're like, hey, help us build a store. That's a good place to put on a sign. They're like, oh shit, yeah, I want these guys to have a store in the city. Like, I fuck with this. You know, like either way, I don't think it would convince anybody to buy stuff that weren't already thinking about buying stuff, you know.
That's true.
But Doug, here's the real question. How was it having competition with a coworker, bruh?
What do you mean? There wasn't competition.
Fernando was there with the staff shirt. You know what I'm saying?
We had different jobs. It was not competition.
But I'm just saying, how was it, you know,
having like another person in the mix
with your tan brother? Your tan Fernando.
It was a lot of fun. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, he's a little more than tan. Just a little bit. You're like golden brown.
Melanated.
But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Having another person into the mix was it was different, but I found it was a lot more enjoyable because there was always something going on. And I noticed a few times there were conversations that he would have with a customer that were like just conversations neither one of us would have had. So it was like having another personality there kept other people at the booth because it was another way that people connect with the brand too. Yeah. So that was awesome. And just the fact that all 3 of us were there, it was a lot more fun. It was like, we already have a lot of fun at Easter Market, but it felt like a little bit more, I don't know, I want to say lighthearted, but it's a little bit more like, it just felt right. It was like we were all there.
I can't believe you would say having Fernando there is more fun than when he's not there. Because what that means is that's just me there.
That means that
This boy got offended.
I'm fun.
as soon as you said that, I looked up. I said,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because he's being a brat. He knows. Listen,
he know you sensitive.
bro.
You be
Listen,
like, hold up.
Let me trigger this
You don't
boy.
have
real-
fun with
listen,
me,
bro. We all know. In Doug's eyes, I'm the real American Idol.
What?
That's all you need to.
What does that even mean?
Right.
Doug don't like to give me credit for his most pivotal, influential sauce that I drip onto his. We ain't even going no further. Anyway,
What the fuck?
yo, this
That's
is
like a far left turn.
Super low.
A little too much.
My man, he want his credit score highest.
Here we
you know
go.
what I'm
Here we
saying?
Arnold.
He want credit for everything.
Yeah, no. Anyways, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just
Yeah, I'll
like
be out there, bro, next weekend. I'll be
Yeah.
out there.
that's so. Yeah, like I said, it was just kind of like having all three of us there at the same time. Just kind of like I said, it felt right. It felt like the brand, like the whole brand, was there.
Fernando, you know what I want you to do though, for real?
What up?
I'm gonna buy a Cardinal mascot outfit, like a big mascot
Bro, learn how to
costume.
sign flip.
Yeah, with
No.
a cardinal, like it's a red cardinal, like a generic cardinal, and we're gonna put a 3X Epyon Royal tee on you, and you're gonna pop, lock, and drop it.
No.
no.
Yo, that would be dope. Just have somebody in the in like the mascot uniform, just run around the market,
No,
just
it
like
would-
high fiving people and stuff.
I think it could be cool.
It would
like
be-
if the
that'd be
mascot
fun.
looks cool, like if the head looked like the logo,
like
and
and,
it
not
like,
make it super huge. Make it just like slightly
no,
bigger.
but hire somebody that can dance for
Yeah.
real. Like
Yeah.
that'd be fun as hell. Like the kids would love that, and it would be
Throw
like
some boost
trolling.
on that
and
boy.
it would be like ironically good promotion. It's not like we're like, oh yeah, if we buy a wacky inflatable wailing arm man, it's like we know it's silly.
Yeah.
That's the whole fucking point. And we know like these kids have no reason to be excited about this generic cardinal costume. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit is funny to me.
Yeah, that would
oh my
be tight.
god, can I get a picture with my son? Like you don't know who I am. You think I'm Foghorn Leghorn. Girl, nah, I'm the chicken hawk. Get it right.
Yeah, that shit would be funny as hell.
But Fernando, the real question is,
Every question is the real question. In case y'all haven't figured that out. Literally, every time he asks a question, the real question
no,
is.
listen, if we actually had an audience, people would troll us in the comments and go, Tim, in the quotations, then it would go, the real question is, in the quotation, BZ. That would be fucking, hey, maybe if we get fans someday. Who knows? Anyways, the real question
That's
is.
going to be the slogan of the podcast. Welcome to the Epyon Royal podcast.
The real question is. I can't even do that shit. Yo, shout out LL Cool J, man. The real question is, when you want to do that hot dog tasting contest thing?
What?
All right, hold on. Wait, hold on.
That sounds like some explicit shit.
Yo, Doug.
Look,
Doug,
that's
this
what
is
make
a
it even
family
funnier
friendly
because he'd be
podcast.
like,
We got-
Oh, yeah, no, because that one podcast where he said that shit, where he's like, next podcast, we're putting a bunch of hot dogs in Doug's mouth. I was like, what?
look, Tim, you in this little. The real question is, and I've been waiting on something.
Hey, no, do an impersonation of me.
He thought it was gonna be something better than that.
Let's do an impersonation, man. You can half
It's
commit.
not even about an impersonation. It's just funny because I'll be waiting on for something deep, or for you to give me like a real like deep question. You be like, Fernando. Hot dog.
That was on point. That was so good. I I wish y'all could have seen Tim's face. He had like such a quick look of offensive, like I don't even know how to describe it. His face like curled up so quick. He's like, oh, yo, no, don't say shit, because he knew that was so on point. But at the same time, it was also what's the right word?
Tim, he'd be like.
So hold on. Fernando thinks that he has a good impersonation. I mean, we've never heard an impersonation.
Listen, I ain't never said I had a good impersonation of you. I'm just doing what you do all the time. All right. You'd be like, Fernando, the real question is, are you ready to go to Beaver Island? And then you'd be like, yeah, I'm ready to go to Beaver Island, like right now.
Shout out to most people. Y'all struggling, man. Most people need to get their shit together.
Listen, I've been doing this YouTube thing since 2009. Okay, I invented social media.
Well, Fernando, the real question, the real question is, I didn't have a real question. God damn it.
It's just like after literally hearing him make those noises and impersonating you for like 5 straight minutes, and then you get back on the mic and then realizing the comparison was spot on.
Well, you see, most people aren't most people. Shout out to most people.
Most people
y'all
don't know what Black Planet is.
Yeah, right. They don't, man. Yo, they don't. Nowadays, people get so offended. They be like, why is it gotta be a black planet? Why can't we have white planet? It's like, what the fuck?
Black planet was like, planet, you gotta be like over 30 to even really fuck with Black Planet.
If you're a 45-year-old black man trying to find a black woman, you're on Black Planet. There's nothing wrong with that, man. Don't let these people make you feel like you gotta go to Tinder like all these goofies. Just swipe right on it. All right, calm down. Swipe right on everybody. Don't matter. Let them pick. Anyways, boys, and dog. Boy, dog. Boss. Yeah, he's a boy. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys, for real. Just wanted to say that. The podcast has come to an end. We are severely off the track. We only have a few minutes left. I mean, look at that. 30 minutes. That's a good amount of editing. Shout out to the 30 people that spend 30 minutes to 2 hours listening to us.
To 2 hours.
Doug, heavy breathing, Bagwell.
What?
Woo.
What?
Whoa.
Dang.
I called your dad and I said, hey, Mr. Big Doug.
Mr. Big Doug.
I said, hey, Mr. Big Doug. Doug is a millennial. And he's like, oh, no. Like, yeah, he was born in the early 90s. Oh, shit. And I was like, and he kind of leans to the liberal side a little bit. And he's like, not the liberal side. And I said, listen, have no fear. I'll adopt him legally. He's still young enough to be adopted. I will pay for his living expenses until he's 18 years old. And I will raise him to be a God-fearing Christian man. And now that you are one, look at you, mother. Bro, remember what he looked like when we first met him with the long hair and all the extra piercings and hella crazy?
I was in a deathcore band in 2010.
Come on, man. He looked like he was going to Beast and the Harlot or something. Like Bat City with a... You know that?
Yeah, I know that, but
yeah,
that's
how Doug looked. Now look at him. He's a white t-shirt, white, gray, and black flannel, hard part to the side, Warby Parker glasses, momentum watches.
It's a fossil.
Fake Balmain and Adidas.
Fake what?
Balmain. This stacking right here came from Balmain's. That's like where it's from. And then PacSun ran with it. PacSun.
Nah, H&M, boy.
Either way,
Yeah,
they
shout out
all
H&M.
run with the grease. It don't matter. You can't run that far with the
Top-notch.
grease. You could try to run with the grease, but you're only gonna get so far. You get a little grease, but then you slip in the grease. When you slide on the grease, you skate, baby. You know what it is. It's your boy Beezy. Fernando, you got anything to say to the people, man? You're like the fan favorite, bro. You bring in the male audience, bro. They like your sensibilities, the way your voice sounds, and the fact that you keep it real. Sometimes a little too real, but perhaps for the betterment of our people. At your detriment, but for the betterment of our people, and I support that.
I appreciate it.
Die for the realm, Fernando.
I appreciate it. I
You're
figure we all gonna die anyway, so you might as well die for something.
Very
You know what I'm
correct.
saying?
I feel moved, but unshaken.
Hella moved.
Moved, but unshaken.
But unshaken.
Anyways, guys, thank you for listening, and for those of you hitting us with a thumbs down, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Yeah. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
Your mama my hoe.
Your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, man.
And
Fuck.
she owing some money.
Bye.
Deuces.
Peace.
Bloop.